program today. We're going to talk about life insurance. We have our very own sister here, Rashida Anani. She is a financial advisor or an insurance agent, as most people might call her. She's here to enlighten us about life insurance and what to expect when we plan to enroll in them. Rashida, you're welcome to our program today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. What at all is life insurance?
Thank you for the question. So when we talk about life insurance, we're talking about wealth transfer. It has got nothing to do with you, the insured, the person that takes the policy, but it has to do with the family, like protecting the family. So transferring their wealth to the family. And also it's about your health, the insured's health. It's not about the amount of money you have in your bank account. It's about how healthy you are. You may be healthy today, but you never know what could happen tomorrow. So we don't always plan for the bad things to happen. We don't expect them, but they do happen anyways. So in the time of that unforeseen contingency, you need life insurance in place, whether you are alive or dead and gone, to be able to solve that problem. So your family may be mourning that you are gone, but they have this assurance that, oh, our father, our mother left something behind for the family that we can lean on. So that is life insurance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good eye-opener right there. All right. Who needs life insurance?
Everybody.
Oh, do we all?
All of us need life insurance. From baby, 0 years to 1,000 years. Everybody needs life insurance because we all have loved ones to protect. We don't want to leave our loved ones, just like that. What would they do if we are no more? For example, if I am the breadwinner to my family and I'm no more tomorrow, what have I left behind for my family to depend on? If I have nothing in place for them, I've disappointed them because now the breadwinner is no more. So how do they survive? How would they pay for their fees? How would they feed? Who takes care of them? So life insurance, helps us to do all that, and so everybody needs it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's no longer each one for himself, God for us all.
Oh no. Yeah, God is for all of us, but you are not for yourself. You are for your family.
Yeah.
You are for me. If you are no more, what did Auntie Lizzie do for the family? I would think about, did she really plan for the future of the kids? Did she invest? Did she take up any policy, to make them comfortable? Yeah, so even the Bible says a good man, in Proverbs 13:22, a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children, not just your immediate children, not just your immediate family, but people outside should enjoy from what you did, from what you left behind. So not just my children, but my grandchildren should be able to benefit from what I do today. How I plan my life today, my grandchildren should be able to benefit from it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then all kinds of more. Whoa! You're not knowing how to benefit.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yo. So what are the types of policies we have? The types of life?
Well, before we go on that, based on what I just said, what was it? Krum highway, Abrofri Ibeto. Who's only be with Jum, one shut down, yeah, serious to be. And so to say, when Jessica don't be more the vacation, and no one will save you. Osano, Nana be, and your investment be to what or life policy be to her, until we and Master only will be on. Or no, or your beneficiary, maybe. It's a day 10,000 crap 20 years ago. And I did invest in man, and then when they're more than 100,000. But what I said, so that's how they leave inheritance for their children's children. it can go on to their entire generation. Now will be a benefit. But a ban oh, just me, but it is not just us. It should go beyond. And then we come back to the types of policies that you just asked about. We have a lot, but basically we do have the term life policy, the term insurance. As the name implies, it's term. It has a time limit on it. It has a date that it will expire. So, and those term policies, there are two term policies. One is a regular term. At the end of the term, you lose it. You don't have insurance. You need to reapply. And then you will check your health, you will check everything and make sure you qualify for what you are applying for. And then there's another term policy that before it was for people that have mortgage, but now it's for everybody. We call it mortgage protection. It's a term policy with your money back at the end of the term if you don't die. So you see the difference? The first term policy is a regular traditional term policy that we all know. At the end of the term, you lose it if you don't die.
Have to re-enroll.
Exactly. But there is this term with the CBO option, cashback option, that's the CBO. So if I pay $100 a month for a 30 years term, and then I happen to live for that 30 years, you know, the insurance company will issue a check with that lump sum of the $100 I paid all these 30 years to me, the insured. They don't want to take that money. You put it in, you didn't die, they didn't lose anything. Actually, they benefited from it, they used it, they invested it. So they will give you back all that you paid in with no interest though. With no interest. Those are the two term policies that we have. And then we have the whole life policy. And like you know, it's a whole life. But most of the time it goes up to age 90. And then some goes to age 99, depending on the company. You know, each company have their own rules governing what they do and what they can afford. So with the whole life policy, we have a traditional one as well. And there is one that accumulates cash. So you can have a whole life policy that accumulates cash with dividends. That one, as you age, as the insured ages, the policy increases, the death benefit increases. So you can have a $100,000 policy today, and by 10 years time, it will be like 125,000, and you still pay the same monthly premium. The premium does not increase. Most of the companies, the premiums does not increase. So the next time you get life insurance or you inquire about life insurance, ask for the one with, you know, level premium, fixed premium. No matter how old you are, you still pay the same. So those are the two whole life policies as well. And then we have the indexed universal life policy. That also accumulates cash. It goes up to age 120. And so if I should do that for my baby, my 2-year-old, he can take it until his age 120. And he will still pay the same monthly premium. Whether I pay it for him or he grows and gets it by himself, he starts working, I leave it for him, he pays it. He will still pay the same until he wants to say, oh, I need to increase the death benefit. Then he can increase the death benefit and then they will calculate it as at his age that time. And then add, you know, the difference so that he pays for it. Else he can keep that same policy for 120 years.
Wow.
Yes.
And
actually you can borrow from it. I didn't mention that. Say my cash accumulated has got to maybe $7,000. I need $2,000 quickly to go fix my something in Ghana. You know, you know, the Bible says the one who lends to you, the borrower, becomes a slave to that person. So believers, actually, we are not supposed to be lending from other people. That is not how God created us to be. God doesn't want us to be slaves. to other people. So if you have a good life policy in place, you will not be running about looking for $100 and you'll be, you need 2,000 today. You have 7,000 accumulated. You can call them. I need 2,000. They will mail you a check. Yes.
With interest?
No. That's your cash accumulated.
Okay.
The premium you paid towards your death benefits. Now they've used that money and they just want to dash you some.
Oh, okay.
You get me? So that is your cash accumulated. You might have paid maybe 20,000 towards the death benefit, but you have 7,000 accumulated cash value.
Okay.
You see the difference? Yeah, so that cash value you can actually borrow from. And then whilst you continue to pay your monthly premium, you don't need to pick up $2,000 and go pay back. No. So far as you have the policy active and you still pay your monthly premium, you're okay. Just take the 2,000, go your way. Keep paying your monthly premium. You'll be fine. Nobody will come after you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's good we are discussing this because some other people think that life insurance is just one. You pay and then you get at the end of the year or maybe when you're no more. But the nitty-gritties of all these policies, it's good we are learning it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's very helpful and it's an eye-opener.
And let me tell you one thing. So the company I work for, we do have living benefits. So aside you getting cash from the policy, in case doctor says you have so and so months to live, critical, chronic, or terminal illnesses, you have the chance to call, tell us the situation. We would demand, a doctor's note, and then you can qualify for up to 80 to 90% of the death benefit whilst you're still alive to take care of you. So that's why I said it's not about the money you have in your bank account. It's about your health. So think about whilst you live now, whilst you are still alive, your health can deteriorate at any point in time. And then you would need that. You need that living benefit. Maybe it could be kidney transplant. You don't have money. Your insurance may not be able to cover everything. But if you have like 800,000 coming in for that because you have a $1 million policy, wouldn't you be happy?
No.
Even on your sick bed.
I think you even get a little better.
Exactly.
Because sometimes they're really oil. Yeah.
So that's why it's called living benefit. So once you live, you get that.
Okay.
And all the policies that I write, they all have living benefits. Whether term, whole life, or index universal.
We've got to go call her. We've got to follow her. Chase her for years, okay? Because me after this, I'm going right away behind closed doors to settle my policies with her.
Everybody's welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So my other concern is, how important is it for me to have a policy for my child? I know you've mentioned, your children, your grandchildren and all that. But really, they are also going to grow and come and be people of their own. How important is it for me to get a policy for my child?
Okay, so if every parent would be able to afford, the best time to take up a policy is when they are babies.
Okay.
It's cheaper, it's very affordable, and like I said, the premium remains the same. The premium remains the same until you want to increase the death benefit. Then the premium increases. So when I only look at even the cheaper aspect of it, it's a better reason to get a policy for your child. Yeah. And the best time to start is now.
It's now.
Today.
Today.
Yeah.
As soon as you give birth.
As soon as you give birth, yes. As soon as they get their social security number, you can just do it.
They qualify.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Everything for part 1 of life insurance policy. And you're discussing. Call your friend to call a friend to call a friend to come and be part of this.
Yeah.
It's good to really get the understanding of this whole life insurance policy because there are so many policies. But if you don't get the right people to explain them to you, you might not be able to get the one that you deserve to get. This is part 1 of our talk. We'll be back later with part 2. Thank you for being around. I'm hoping that you're going to take this opportunity to call her for her to explain any questions you have. In fact, you can also send us messages or questions when you watch this and you have anything to be answered. We would appreciate that and we will get to you. The number again, 781-354-3060. 781-354-3060. She's on WhatsApp as well, so if even she's out of the country, you can still reach her. WhatsApp her, text her, call her. Her email address, rashanani777@gmail.com.